The redo.
Yes, sir.
Episode 43. Woo! Right, we're ready.
We're doing it again.
We had audio issues again. The luck has been ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Ever since we fired the offside, things have just been going downhill. So
we did the whole episode.
Yeah.
And it fucked up. We don't know why. We still don't know why to this day. We just tested it. Hopefully it's all working.
Mystery.
The audio was terrible. We could have just uploaded it anyway, but I'm at
fuck it.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'd rather just, I mean, it's the fucking Queen's funeral day. We're not doing nothing. So fuck it. We'll just do it again.
Yeah.
So
we've got a reputation to uphold right now.
So this episode, we're just going to be reading off
episode
a script.
42.
We're reading a script of everything we spoke about last time, word for word, just repeating it. No, I'm just talking shit. We're not. I don't even remember what the fuck we said.
Oh, no idea what we said. But,
we got,
music. So,
yeah,
what you got coming?
Well, Seeing I already dropped on Sunday.
Henny, yep.
Henny, the producer, it's already at 1,000 plays. So keep running it up. Thank you. A lot of good feedback on that. We got the fucking Neros show. Neros is fucking going on tour with Onyx, Hip Hop Legends.
Yes.
It's going to be a big show. October 22nd. Okay, very grateful to Neros. He's a veteran. He's been doing it a long time. He's given me the opportunity. He wants me to come on stage with him. We're going to do Murder. We're going to do a cypher, all crazy shit. So make sure you get your tickets. He's also running a competition on his Instagram page, neros.ai. Check out his page. He's got a competition. If you're an artist, a rapper listening to this, he wants to get, for his Brisbane show and his Sydney show, he wants to get some new artists on stage. I've already had artists I fuck with and know hit me up and kind of like be interested. So, get involved with that. Merch still going. I'm wearing the fucking pink hoodie. This shit is fire.
And remember too that Neros doesn't have to do this shit. But this is a free opportunity. Like I said, it's more about not really your skill on stage per se, but this is the perfect opportunity for networking. And like I've always said, networking, in my opinion, is way more important than your skill musically. That's the honest truth. So this is your chance to fucking meet a veteran of the game, to meet some fucking OGs, and man, if you're a likable person, it's going to take you further than if you're a good producer. Now, that's just the honest truth, right? COVID's over. Shows are starting to roll back around in Sydney. It's taken us fucking 10 times longer than everywhere else, of course. But this is a perfect opportunity to get yourself, your foot in the door, really. So if you really want to give this shit a go, if you really do want to try give music a go for your future, then enter and pay attention to Neros's page and sort of jump and get involved and jump on the competition. Because this is a crazy opportunity for all you young producers and stuff like that. Artists, hip-hop artists, rappers and shit. So, yeah, get fucking involved.
Just come down anyway, man. I mean, Onyx, they're veterans, bro. They've been in it a long time. Apparently their shows get crazy. It's going to be pretty surreal, a big stage, big venue, having my song played live, my really first performance. It's going to be nuts. I'm ready, though. I've been ready, man. I'm going to do my thing. Yeah, man, fuck. Shit. I don't remember what the fuck we spoke about. But last time, I didn't remember to do Instagram polls either, but I did today, so,
I did too, so fucking. All right, we've been learning a new skill. In the background there, I've got one of my trades running. I've got $6 on the line. How's that been going for you? I feel like we've taken this new skill to the next level. We're like
awesome, man.
We're doing real good.
Even since the last episode, which fucked up. When was that?
Like a week ago?
Like last week.
It's even in a week.
We spoke about it, that we're getting into the trading thing, forex trading. And since then, bro, I've got a strategy down. I've got more wins and losses. I'm fucking doing pretty well. I'm very happy. I'm ready. I just need to increase the capital now. Fuck, we said a lot of shit about this. If you, it's like anything, all right? There's a big barrier to entry. It's a high skill level. You need to take some time to really learn. But if you really want to take control of your finances in 2022, man, you want to be your own boss. It's really worth sitting down and learning. A lot of people think it's too good to be true. Good to be true, but it really isn't. Once you learn, it is a high barrier to entry, but once you pass that, you learn what candlesticks are, you learn what long and short positions are, you learn about charts, you know, and you just take it baby steps at a time, you can really take control of your finances, man, and you can live the dream.
Like,
it just
so-
takes time.
I used to be a big believer of if it's too good to be true, then it is. But it's 2022, right? You've got little fucking kids making triple what we make at work, and they're just uploading fucking dumb YouTube videos and TikToks and shit, and they're literally doing it, right? Now, obviously, you know, if don't fall for the, you know how like when people get hacked. Lately, 4 of my mates have been hacked that I used to work with, right? And they message me and go, "Hey, transfer this lady $5,000 and it will turn it into 15 grand worth of Bitcoin mining." Obviously, that's bullshit, right? Don't be the dumbass and then go, "Oh, FireCast said that it's not good to be true anymore." Like, no, that kind of shit still happens, and people, yeah, that's still fake hackers that are just being obvious. But shit, when it comes to like learning and stuff like that, so like, let's be real, right? You can't get rich with one income. And the funny thing is that people think they can. People think that if you work for 45 years until you're 60, you buy yourself the $1 million house an hour away. You're not rich, man. You're broke again. You're broke. You spent all your money on the fucking house. Yeah, wow, you got 10 acres. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You got a cow. You've got a fucking, you know what I mean? Nah. You're not rich, my man. You're fucking broke with a fucking big house, right? It is impossible to get rich with one income. It's just a fact. They say that, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's still the same, but I know a couple of years ago, the stat was the average Australian worker will only make $1 million in his life with his wage working.
Yeah.
1 million, that is it. How much does a house cost nowadays? 900,000? 900,000 for a shitbox in St. Clair. So you're telling me you get like, nah, man, that's just, it's not for me. It's just I don't understand how people think that's a cool, like a normal way to live. It's not. That's not the way to fucking go. There's so much things you can fucking do, bro. There's literally not bitches, like there's women on fucking TikTok who start like an Amazon drop shipping business and they're making 40 grand a month, and they're just selling like pens and shit. Because you fucking buy them for fucking 50 cents and sell them for $2.40. Like, that shit is real, bro. People do that shit. So fucking learn something. Take the time out of your day. Don't come home from work after working 14 fucking hours for someone else, making someone else money. Come home and fucking learn something. When I first got into this again heavy, because like what we said in the last episode, where we first sparked the interest when Josh come on. Yeah, that was like episode 4 or 5. Josh come on, we talked about stocks. And he was saying he was just making, you know, $40 a day, $50 a day, just extra pocket money. And we're like, fuck. And then after we filmed that episode, he stayed over for like another hour showing us all the charts and shit. And we were like, what the fuck? So it's always been in the back of our minds, right? But DZ come over for an episode of the podcast, not the last one, but maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. And prior to that, I was watching videos for a month. Just videos. Didn't download anything, no softwares, no charts, no nothing. I was just watching videos. Right, so while I'm watching Netflix with Chloe, I'm just watching these videos, and before I go to bed, I watch these videos. And then it starts sparking the interest when cunts are going, "Oh, today I made $1,200 off one trade." And you go, what the fuck? Is that real? How can that be? And then I start doing the research. I start watching other videos, other traders. These cunts are doing this shit, man. It's fucking legit. It's just all about your capital and how smart you can place a trade. That's all it really is, right? It's literally not rocket science. But people, we're so used to believing that everything's too good to be true. Everything's out of our grasp. We have to work for 40 years to buy the mansion on the hill. You can just dedicate 6 months to learning a new skill, and you could be quitting your 9 to 5.
The thing with trading too is I get what people, if you're like me, all right, you've always been interested in taking control of your life and your finances. And I'd get in his phase before and I'd look up, you know, side hustle videos, and these people doing this, they talk about the drop shipping, they talk about the affiliate marketing, they talk about, and you look at it and it interests you, but it's too much to get into. It's too much. And now with the trading, it's finally something that has really stuck. And I put the time in, and it was from a slow burn. It was knowing, when Josh came on, we learned a little bit about charts and candlesticks, the basics, you know. And then over time, you learn more and more, and the seed gets planted. And now that second time when you were talking about on the show where you were looking at videos and shit, that kind of just gives you the extra push. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go home and put my head down. And now look, fucking 3 weeks later, I'm very comfortable in what I'm doing. And now I just need it. The thing with trading is though, you know, which is a lot of people don't like to hear this, but it's true, is that you need money to make money. That's especially true for trading. So if $5,000 is ideal. With $5,000 in your trading account, you can have a wage every day for the rest of your life. A wage with $5,000, each trade you make, you could be making $100 a day.
More.
Probably more, but you know,
$200 probably.
But you know, depending on how you played it as well. And the thing is too, you're gonna take losses. You do take losses. It's not about not taking any losses. It's about managing your losses and taking more wins than you do losses. And with a good strategy, you're always going to be up. And that's the thing. You have to practice. You have to buckle down. I've finally found a strat. I was practicing so many strategies. I was trying all these different strategies, seeing what stuck. And I finally found a groove that I think I'm happy with. You know, and now you just got to test it and test it. A lot of people recommend I did a little bit was paper trading. You should paper trade first, but I know you're like me. We're way too impatient, man. Fuck that.
But I did see. This is what
I paper traded a little bit, but you know.
See, this is what fucked with me, right? Is that I paper traded with only 1,000, so it's 1,000 fake dollars.
Yeah, paper trading is the brokers offer you paper trading accounts, which is fake money, so you can practice and get used to trading. On real charts, real-time charts, so it's the same charts that people using money use, but it's just fake money.
So what made me take the leap of faith was when I was paper trading, just practicing with this fake money, and then there was one night, man, where I even messaged my missus, bro, with this fake money, I made like fucking $800, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, mind you though, the settings of the paper trading are a bit different, because what I noticed was, when I was paper trading, I didn't really know about lot sizes and stuff yet, so I was still kind of winging it. And for some weird reason, the paper trading was letting me do a lot bigger lot sizes.
Because you had more money.
That's the thing, yeah. So then, it is a barrier to break. Like, you got to learn about, like, lot sizes are so fucking important. I didn't think lot sizes were important. I thought it was more about the money, but no. Like, the lot size is so fucking important. Like, that calculator thing is amazing.
Yeah.
The pips calculator, because now I can sort of look at the price level of something and I can type it in and it tells me exactly, okay, you need to risk this amount of lot size. And then the rest just auto-fills, which is great. So you need to learn about lot sizes and pips and all that shit. But like I said, it's just not even a couple weeks worth of videos and you'll fucking know that shit. So
it's just how bad you want it, really. We want it bad. You know, we're doing the music and shit too. We'd love to be able to make an income and not have to worry. Yeah. You know, even where I am now, where I'm so confident and I know I'm going to be able to make money, it's made me feel differently about the music, to be honest. I was so hungry for the music because it was really the only thing I had going for me. It was like, to be financially free, I had to be successful at music, so I'd push so hard. But now I'm head down on this, bro. I'd be happy doing this for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. I haven't made a song in a month. But again, this main interest started because of my writer's block. So I've been having writer's block where I haven't been able to write anything. I'm not liking anything. And then now I got into this, and then now it's just made it worse. Like, I do have a couple songs banked up with By Steven and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just feel like if I was able to not go to work and make $400 a day within 2 hours, I feel like I'd be, again, my hunger for making music again would be like re-sparked. I'd be making bro, I'd have the best schedule, man. Wake up, breakfast, trade, win or lose, whatever, write down my money for the day, withdraw my money, and then bang, music, make a video clip, do a podcast. You know what I mean? That's the thing the thing I'm most hungry for is not the fucking money. The money's going to be great, but it's the time. Bro, the time is so important. Man, and lately all these videos on my TikTok and shit are people coming up saying like, don't waste your life. And it's people who have just quit their jobs and they're traveling around the world and shit. Like, that shit's fucking starting to fucking itch at me. And I'm like, oh, like, you know what I mean? I want time more than anything. The money's going to be the fucking bonus, but the time is what I'm fucking addicted. I'm addicted to chasing my time. I'm getting old, man. I'm almost fucking 30.
Yeah, you are old.
Like, what the fuck? We need to get rich now, right now.
Well, I mean, you can do it. You just need more money. you put I have nothing to lose at this point. I'm putting everything I scrape together into my trading account because I know and I'm confident it makes money. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You're not going to lose. The great thing with trading is you manage your risk, man. You're going to take losses, but you manage those losses. And I've been testing my strategy, and it's already got more wins than it does losses. And if I continue on the path, I'm going to have more money because you're always winning more than you lose. You know? So it's just a matter of really buckling down, putting your head down and learning something. Really learning it, man. When Josh came on, I remember thinking I wanted to so bad, but I was like, bro, this is too much, man. This is too much. But, you know, it's a slow thing. You got to learn over time and
message him.
Get the hang of it.
I really want to get him back on.
I've spoken to him. Yeah, I'll get him. We'll get
message
him. Yeah. We spoke recently.
Is he still into it or?
Yeah, he said he does it here and there, like not as big as he was, but like he's pretty good with his personal training and shit.
Yeah. The good thing about it too is that so it's kind of like these things have set up for you to make money. So people think, okay, yeah, fuck, I've got $1,000. I'll see what these cunts are talking about. And then people straight away are going, oh, wait, but if I do one failed trade, I'm going to lose $1,000. No. If you've got $1,000, they only let you risk like no more than $15. That's what we mean when we talk about capital and like margin, which is fucking. It's kind of hard to believe. At first, I could
lose a lot more than $15.
Nah, yeah. not with certain bro.
I'm already doing more than $15 losses.
Oh
yeah, yeah,
bro. So I'm only doing little baby lots, and it's like capping at $10, $15.
Yeah, I'm only doing 0.04.
But yeah, but what currency are you trading though?
All of them.
Yeah, see, that's weird because on mine, like JPY for example. Because the pips are moved over a little bit. It's like a different pip system.
Yeah, two decimals, not 4.
So I think that could be why. For some reason, I'm addicted to the Japanese yen. It's so good. But yeah, it doesn't let me... It doesn't let me buy... like if
you should be able to.
It doesn't let you buy like $1,000 worth of thing. If you've got $1,000, you're only allowed to buy 10,000 units of buying power. It's like that video you sent me. It's like that. So you can't go over the units. It won't let you. I've been I tried it. Remember I kept messaging you saying my things weren't working? It's because I was doing dumb shit like fucking one lot and shit. It was not letting me.
Yeah, you can't do one lot, but it depends on how much money. But definitely with $1,000, you can do definitely more than... With $1,000, you can do one lot, I'm pretty sure. One lot is $1,000 depending on the...
Nah, but see, it works in units.
But, yeah, units, I know. One lot is 100,000 units. So basically, this might sound like alien language to you guys, but so basically, let me try to give you a dummy version. So when you're trading, when you're trading forex, right, which is currency. So when you see on the news and shit, they always have a segment talking about the fucking gold being down or the forex exchange being down, whatever. They're talking about, so you're trading the US dollar against, let's say, the Aussie dollar. So you can do AUD versus USD. So you're it's like when you go to a different country and you trade your currency for another one, that's what you're betting against. But obviously the price changes are so minimal, they're to the decimal. So these exchanges, what they do, I have $100, but this exchange will let me play with $100,000 or $10,000. It's called leverage. So it's because you need a huge amount of money for those tiny decimal places to be something significant. So that's how you make your money.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot to learn. We still don't have a full grasp on everything.
We're still learning. We're still learning. Like it's just,
it's a learning process like anything. But yeah. It is something, if you're interested in what we're saying, I know a few people who would probably be hearing this and have some cogs turning. I know a couple of my homies would probably be interested. It's worth looking into, man. It's worth learning a lot. I'm so grateful.
Well, a couple of my homies are the fucking opposite. They're interested, but they're too lazy. And a couple of them have said to me, when you have profit in your account, I'll come learn off you. It's like, all right, well, guess what? Because once I'm making fucking bank off this shit, I'm gonna literally make a video called "I Told You So." It's gonna be the biggest "I Told You So." It's gonna be me driving around in a fucking Lamborghini, with my dick hanging out the window and shit. But I'm willing to then help people and shit. But the first "I told you so" and the rubbing it in your face is gonna happen first, because that's the thing too. And the funny thing too is that you don't have to buy something when it's in red and then wait for it to be green to sell. You can bet on something going down. And that's when a couple of my homies have gone, wait, what? You can do that? I'm like, yeah, you don't have to just buy something and hope that it becomes more expensive and sell it. You can bet on a price of an exchange going down. That's the fun part about it. It's fucking awesome. And that's when a couple of the boys go, oh, really? And you can see then the cogs turning like, wait a second. So it's basically like, if you were putting it in like a gambling perspective, your chances, I'd say, with the right research, your chances are like 80-20. But you can get unlucky. Like if you saw my Instagram post this morning, my story, I was going short on a position which is basically betting it's going to go down. And then the fucking chart, the prices went up and then shot all the way down. So I would have won if I didn't pull out of the trade because you got to be confident. I'm still learning to be confident in myself. That's the hardest part about trading. You got to fucking...
That is the hardest part. And having the mindset that you are... What's also hard is detaching yourself from the idea that you're going to lose.
From the money, yeah.
You're going to lose. And you have to accept that. And you have to understand sometimes you put a trade on and, you know, you got your hopes and then you see it. I get the notification on my phone, stop loss field. And it's like, it hits you a little bit, but, you know, you got to really... It's part of the game, man. And now I'm just learning... I put a trade on this morning before I came here on the hour chart, so it's taken a while. And you know, I was in the habit of sitting there doing the shorter time frames and watching it. But like, that's fine when I'm at home and I'm looking at the computer. I'll sit there for a few hours looking at the 1 minute or 5 minute, trying to do little in and out trades. But when I go out or I'm going to the gym or something, I'll usually put a longer one on. And it's hard to step away from the computer because you're watching it move.
Yeah, it's fucked because you're literally looking at it right now and it's not going anywhere. It's like, fuck.
I'm just learning now. Like, it's just trust your gut, man. Do a good trade. Look at your fucking strategy and that's it. Let it go, man. Anyway, if this sounds like fucking gibberish to you, don't worry too much. If you're interested, look into it more. If not, then don't worry. I'm fucking...
Good confidence building skills too.
Yeah. I'm getting wasted today. I didn't drive for once on the FireCast, so I'm just...
He's already on his fucking third whiskey. This
man, let me tell you, shout out Joey.
Joey K's
man.
got the record, mate. The second longest episode. Well, he was the champion until Aussie Slang knocked it out the park by like 30 seconds or something. So,
well, if you saw that episode, that was a great episode.
Oh man, he wants to come
that?
back on too.
Yeah,
so we've got to get that shit going.
He's a great guy, man. I fucking love Joey. He came on. What episode was that, man?
Fuck, that was like episode 10. That was like a year ago. That was early.
We chopped it up for like 3 hours, man, and he brought this shit, bro. He brought this thing, and it's the only whiskey that I can actually drink straight. I brought this Coke, but I've been drinking this straight, man, because it's actually so smooth, man. It's weird. I don't know how they got it like this.
Well, because it's a liqueur.
Yeah,
it's more like a flavoring, but it still gets you fucking blind, man.
I'm already feeling tipsy.
I'm
good to go, bro.
I've had some wild nights in Dublin already.
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
Another thing too we got to talk about is I got attacked the other night. I was at for Hendo's birthday. We were drinking and stuff at his house. Shit got pretty crazy, but I got attacked by all the females in the group. Again, they all corner me and go, "How come you gonna get any girls on there?" Blah 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 blah. So
we can get girls on here, bro. We got Sally on here.
Yeah, but Sally's kind of interesting to talk to.
Oh,
like no offense. Like, so what I'm gonna do is, right? You know, Sally's got her business. She's traveled fucking halfway around the world and shit like that. So what I'm gonna do is I've come up with an idea. We're gonna do a female takeover of FireCast, right? Where I'll set up 4 microphones in the center of the room. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of topics in a hat, and I'll get these bitches to sit around. Doesn't matter if it's like 6 of them, they can just take turns. And they can pull out things out of the hat and they can just go off that. And then me and you would just sort of just watch and then tell them when to pull the next thing kind of thing.
Well,
I think it'd be fun.
Something like that could be
it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun.
Oh, fuck, the whiskey is getting to me. I forgot the fucking... I forgot my train of thought. But
I think it'd be fun, you know?
It would be fun. Something... never mind, it's gone. I was going to say something on the women talking. Anyway, this is going to be fucking off the cuff, this one. Anyway. Well, I don't know. Something about the women. Women will be great on the show. If you have something, we have a form on the website, man. You just go on the website, fill it out if you want to be a guest, and we'll get to it eventually. Has anyone filled that out? I've had a couple people message me to come on.
I don't know. You're the one that runs the website. I don't fucking know.
But it's connected to your email.
My email?
Your email.
Oh. What, friendly
You're the
fire
host.
or Iggy?
You're friendly fire email. You're the host.
Oh,
man.
I haven't checked that email
Bro,
in like a month.
I asked you when I was setting up the website. I said this guy always does shit like this. Bro.
That's my bad.
I asked
I'll
you
get
when I
to
was
those
setting up the
forms, and
website.
I did not know that. I
don't know
that.
if they filled them out, but I've had a few people ask me, and I don't know them personally. So I say, look, go on our website, fill it out. If you got something you want to promote or talk about, we're happy to have people on all the time.
That's my bad. That's fucking my bad. I'll check
Anyway,
it.
there's
Yeah,
a form on the website, tripjacketmafia.com. Go on there, podcast section, and fill it out if you want to be a guest. You can apply to be on the Safe Boys too. They have guests on their show as well.
Yeah, shout out to Safe Boys, man, with the episode with Holloway. Fuck, that was
I
funny,
remembered
man.
what I was going to say. These women that that talk about, complaining that they don't come on the show or whatever, do they listen though? Are you listening?
No, probably not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Everyone wants to come on, but nobody listens, all right? Everyone will listen to their own episode, but they won't fucking listen.
Well,
You know what I mean? So whoever, one of you females, if you listen to this and you hear this, message Friendly Fire, and then you get a reward. You get to come on the show because you listened.
that's what that's what I'll do. I'll wait for one of them to respond to this little part here of this episode, and if no one does, I'm canning the girl special. You just can go fuck yourself.
That's your golden ticket.
Get back to the kitchen, make me a sandwich. Yeah. Anyway, right, so shout out to again. So we have two shows here at Trip Jacket Mafia Records. We've got the FireCast and the Safe Boys. Safe Boys, run by Pablo Escobar, Jazza. Funny fucking episode. They had Holloway on. Holloway was meant to come on this show, and then he fucking flew to fucking Northern Territory to hunt kangaroos
he
or
went
something.
on holiday to Queensland or something. But
anyway.
he's still got. We'll do that. We'll do that.
That was fucking. Make sure you fucking follow the Safe Boys. Funny fucking episode, bro. I won the fucking Bender King's.
Yeah, I saw
I want
that.
to put my cigars in there, cunt. That's fucking hectic, man. I want my goddamn prize, Bender Kings. I want my prize. I haven't messaged them yet, my personal address, but
you'll get it.
I want my prize. Oh yeah, that was fucking hectic. I was like, yes, because like that's the best thing I could win, bro. I could put my little, because I smoke cigars when I'm out, and they're little like cigarette sized. So I can just put my cigars in there, bro. That's fucking hectic.
You smoke cigarette-sized cigars.
Yeah. Way Williams. They're like the size of a cigarette. They're fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you like a bigger one?
No. Because like when I'm playing the pokies and shit, me and Hendo will whip one out for good luck. Every time I spark one too, I win. So.
I didn't know they had them that small. How many come in a pack?
You get a tin for like $30 or maybe like 8.
Oh, well. I only smoke cigars too when I'm out.
Bro, they're called Way Williams.
I get the jewel ones. They're about this big. They may be smaller. They're thinner.
Yeah. No,
but
because
they're the flavored ones.
when I'm on the fly, I like the only thing is the Way Williams aren't flavored, but they're cool for when you're on the fly. Like,
yeah, that's good too because actually I could never smoke my cigars in a pokey room or nothing because they stink like.
they stink the place
they're
out.
a
Like
big
that's
cigar. You know?
Yeah.
That's why we got this, by the way. I like the taste, man. I'd be smoking a real cigar, but we're indoors, so you know.
Nah, well, I've already told DZ my first like couple $100 win when I'm trading is I'm gonna give some money. I'm gonna give some money to Mum, and then I'm gonna buy us a fucking I'm gonna order us like a box of cigars. You can get cigars and shit like different flavors and shit like a variety pack. I want to get us a box. It's going to be up. And I'm going to open that window and we're going to start smoking in here. Fuck the tenant, right?
The camera's going to be, it's going to be, you won't even see.
We're going to be rich, man. Who cares?
Yeah.
We'll blow it towards the window. Though.
I like cigars, man.
Because I'm rich.
Yeah, we're going to be standing up and going. Yeah. We don't smoke cigarettes either. Like, we just smoke cigars. I mean, I feel like a lot of people do that.
It's a rich person thing, man. Like, it's
just cool, bro. I've always smoked cigars too since when I'd go out.
Not just that too. The main reason because I'm fucking broke, but right, I act like I'm rich, but I'm broke. But the main reason I started smoking cigars wasn't because of the money. It was because I was who was I with? It may have, to be honest, you know what? I think it was Uncle Ben on my girlfriend's side of the family. So this motherfucker doesn't smoke, doesn't vape, never seen a cigar in his hand in the 6 years I've known him, right? And a couple years ago, it was his son's 18th. So he was just, oh, no, wait. Sorry. I didn't even think he's 18 yet. It was his birthday, 15th or 16th, whatever the fuck it was, right? And we were out to dinner in some fucking Italian restaurant and shit. And then he was like, all right, boys. He just randomly got up and goes, all right, all the men, including his son, he was like, come out. We're going to light this. And he pulled out a fucking cigar. It's about this size as well. And he pulled this out. And I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, yeah. And he goes, it's good luck. He goes, it's a special occasion. It's good luck. I was like, huh. So we were all out there puffing it, talking about boy shit. All the women stayed inside. And I was like, fuck, that was cool. I'm like, what the fuck? And then ever since that night, every day for me is a special occasion, baby. So I was just sort of buying cigars, chuffing them, playing pokies. I was going out with the boys, just buying cigars. Like me, Mo B, when we DJ, we'd be DJing cigar, fucking, like, you know what I mean? So me and Hendo, when we're on the pokies, me and him, it's just our thing. Yep, cigar, me and him will pass it. I don't give a fuck if I stink the whole room out. Fuck them. You don't think their ciggies don't stink the place out? So fuck them. Spark it up. Slap away, bro. And it's just been ever since then. That's just stuck with me for like 3 years now.
Yeah, I have done a cigar in the pokey room a couple times, but like, yeah.
Bro, you know Vegas, cunt? When I was in Vegas,
yeah, that's
right?
different.
When I was in Vegas, bro, I was at the roulette table. I was fucking dressed in a suit. And they were selling cigars like this length, right? For like $2. Vanilla flavor, like USD, obviously. So I was like, what? $5 Aussie. I'm in my suit, hair slicked back, and I was stinking out the whole roulette table, bro. But I was there like this. I felt like I was in a fucking Scarface movie. I was there, bro. Put my money on, and I was fucking $600 at a time, bro. I was fucking chucking chips on there. I was blind as a bat. And the best part is I'm fucking chupping this, and then the drunker everyone else got. The next thing you know, the whole thing's going around the table. We're all passing and we're clapping each other. It was fucking sick, bro. Like it was, you know what I mean? Like it was sick, bro.
Roulette's fun, man.
You can lose some money though, man.
I went to the casino it was for my anniversary with my missus. We went to eat at the Japanese restaurant they got there, Goji. And we stayed for the night, and we went to play roulette, right? And we're playing roulette. It was average wins and shit, and it all changed when we were at a table. And you know how the rich guys, the big guns, will go up to the tables, they drop it and walk away.
Yeah,
they walk off. This guy, we put it at the table, and it was his chip. And the lady was like, "This is yours, yeah." And I looked at Rose. He was gone. I looked at Rose.
What the fuck?
We didn't say no. Yeah, we didn't say nothing. And she gave it to us. And ever since then, it was a snowball. We were winning everything.
Really?
Bro, my pockets were so heavy of chips. And I was giving Rose half the chips. I was like, yeah, these are yours. These are yours. Oh, man, that was a good night, man. We ended up leaving with not as much as we had. If we walked out at one point, bro, my jacket was dragging on the floor. But we were up. when we left, we were up still. But which is all that matters.
Well, that's the thing about
we had fun though, man.
I mean, the very first time I went to Vegas, me and my missus, man, fuck me there. I will never forget that first trip, man. The first 2 nights, so the first 48 hours of being in Las Vegas, bruh, me and her. So I think the first time I only had 10 grand, right? By the second night, I've had about still 10 grand, or I had about 8.5 grand in my bank account, but in cash, I had about maybe 3 grand cash because of roulette. And we were just doing the ginger tactic where we were just going. So one of the tables, the max you can put is $200. So I was going up, me and her, $200 on red or black. Oh, we'd scissor, paper, rock.
Oh my God.
Scissor, paper, rock. If Chloe won, red. If I win, black. Bro, we were doing that. And we were winning every single fucking one. And the people, the deal at the table was like, I've never seen anyone do that tactic. And then cunts across the table were like, are you guys Australian? I'm like, fucking I'm from Australian, cunt. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. And he was like, yeah, I can tell. And we were just talking and laughing and shit, sharing a cigar and shit like that. Bro, we were up so much money. The third night.
Yeah, went downhill.
Gone.
Yeah.
All gone. But the point is,
at least you had fun.
It was fucking great. It was fun, you know. Fuck, we were getting fucked up, man. We were getting fucked up in Vegas. But yeah, don't gamble, kids. It's not good.
Yeah, you'd think sometimes it's fucked day. Sometimes they stitch you up.
This morning I was like, whoa, I got bamboozled hard.
Yeah.
If I'd have stuck to my guns, I would have won that trade. And it just went. I was like, whoa.
See, that's the benefit of not watching them too. Like. Right now, I don't know.
Fucking, yeah, I don't know. Before I left, I was looking at it and it was fucking in the red, and I'm like, fuck. But I bet you it's gonna go through. I reckon it's a winner. And that's the thing too with the shorter time frames. The returns, like you're just better off doing longer and waiting. If you can wait, like if you want to have fun and sit there and like, which is fun to do.
Yeah.
Like, but if you just because the returns are way bigger too when you do longer time frame because it moves more. Did you fucking? There's this thing I wanted to talk about that I saw today. Actually, have you heard of the game Omega Strikers?
Mm-mm.
So basically, it's a new free-to-play game, and it's like Overwatch, but ice hockey. It's like hockey Overwatch, right? And what's interesting about it is, so they're running a tournament, right? Where in the game you can join teams. It's like guilds or something. Like you join teams, and whichever team gets the most wins for the season, the game developers are giving the winning team 2% of the game's revenue for the first season.
Huh.
Which is crazy. So, like, just you sitting at home you can finally, if your team is good enough and you get the most wins, you can get a piece of the pie, man.
What's the game called?
Omega Strikers.
It's a mobile game.
No, no, it's not mobile. I don't think it's mobile. No.
Omega
I don't know too much about it, but I thought I wanted to bring it up because that's interesting. No one's ever done that before, and I feel like in this age we're going to see a lot more of that.
Well, yeah, you got to retain.
Especially with crypto. Like a lot of games I feel like will pay people with some type of crypto as the future and things develop, where people will be able to get paid for playing games a lot easier in the future.
Oh, it's on Steam, bro.
Yeah, it's free, man.
Oh, it's an anime game.
It's like Overwatch, but hockey. It's like hockey. It looks pretty fun, to be honest.
So you're telling me when you sign up, you get put into a team, and then the winning
you
team...
pick your team. There's a little team from what I saw.
Yeah, the winning team at the end of the season gets the
2%.
So whoever's got the most wins. Split up between everyone.
I don't know how that works.
So it'll probably be like $10 each or something. That's still all right. Like, fuck.
Well, probably depends. 2% could be a lot.
The problem is, right, is that we say this all the time. All you cunts... You're getting dumber and dumber. Your attention span is now so short to the point where you got to do a 15-second TikTok to get your point across. It'll be the same with games. Games are already in a rough situation as it is. There's nothing fun. There's nothing new. Everyone's doing the same shit. Every game's got a battle pass. Every game's got this. It's fucking boring as fuck, right? We're playing New World. New World is only just keeping us entertained for now. They've got a new fucking thing dropping soon, so hopefully that... It's expected to return like 20,000 players or something, but we'll see. It's going to get to the point where they're going to have to start doing shit like that to get people to play. Oh, the winning team at the end of the year gets fucking 20% of the fucking cosmetics prizes. Like, you know what I mean? They've got no... It's not their fault.
I think
it's everyone's a fucking dumbass.
I think it depends what you're into, bro. There's games everywhere. You're into particular games, man.
Trust me.
I've been playing multiverses, man. That shit is fun as fuck. You know what I mean? You don't like that game. It's preference. So you're saying there's no games for anyone. It just depends what you're into. And did you see the GTA 6 leaks? You didn't see it. It's everywhere. You didn't see it. GTA 6 leaked there's 9 hours of footage of GTA 6 and it's real.
Isn't it in Japan or something? Fuck, that'd be mad.
No. It's in Vice City.
Oh.
But it's real. Rockstar confirmed that it's real. And... yeah, there's leaks. You can see it. It's like a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 stuff in GTA.
Oh, yeah.
So they have the chat options. Like they have more options when you talk to someone. The dialogue's a lot better. It's very early gameplay. It's very rough, but you can lift people on shoulders. There's a female protagonist and a male protagonist this time. Yeah. So, in GTA 5 you could switch between the 3 characters. And there's one you can switch between the 2, supposedly. There's footage of them in a strip club, and the dialogue between the NPCs is pretty crazy. There would be... I can't imagine the hard drive for all the dialogue in that game.
Oh, my God. That's why it takes them 10 years to make a game, bro. Imagine all this shit.
Apparently it's been in development since 2014.
Yeah.
It's 2022 now. Yeah. And it's still not out. It's a long ways off. So, but... that game better deliver, bro. It's got some high expectations. GTA 5 is the second most high-selling game of all time.
Yeah. They're still going with the online servers and the heists.
People still play role-playing and shit. I see a lot of... Minecraft is the top-selling. It's a bit weird that people are into that.
I've got to send you this video, bro, of these cunts role-playing GTA 6, bro. Fuck, it's tops, man.
They pretend to be cops and shit.
Bro. No, there's these abo cunts, right? And they got singlets on with the Aboriginal flag and shit, right? And they get arrested. So the cops have rocked up and put them on the wall. There's 6 of them. It's like real life. They've got literally 20 coppers role playing, and this Abo guy's in the Abo character is in handcuffs, and he's like, "Look how many fucking cops there are to fucking detain 5 black fellas, you fucking pin dick cunts." And the cop's like, "Look, man, shut up, you're detained. Go against the wall." And he's like, "No, shut the fuck up, you little recruit cunt." He's like, "I want to talk to the boss man." "Who's the boss man?" And he's walking in front of all the cops, and the cops don't know what to say because I don't want to say anything that's gonna like come across as racist. And all these mates, the Abo mates, they're all laughing their heads off and shit, bro. Fuck, I found that shit to me is so entertaining. Like, they're acting like it's real life, but they're in GTA 6, bro. Fuck, man.
It's funny, too, because, like, they're really just behind the screen at home. Like, they could turn the game off at any time.
Yeah, they're just sitting there. But the funny thing is that they literally sent, like, 20 coppers to get these 4 dudes, and they're just standing on the wall like this, and the guy's like, "Look how many fucking coppers you guys sent to fucking get 4 black fellas." Oh, fuck, that shit was great, man. Ooh, we got a little bit of retracement. Come on. See, but the RSI goes out of the zone, down, then back out. Down, back out. So surely we're going to come down and we're going to retest that. I'm going to win this trade. I know it.
I know it. You got that's for the 5-minute chart. That's going to take a while, bro. That's a long.
It's taking forever.
Look how far you set your profit. It's going to take like more than a couple hours to get down there on 5 minutes.
I hope so.
Look how many candlesticks from where your profit is set up to where it is now. That's like,
yeah, true.
It's like a whole day's worth.
I did a fucking big take profit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to do the bigger chart and then just wait it out.
Yeah, well, fuck.
But yeah, that's going to take a while.
To be honest, as soon as I'm in green, I might close it, take the partial profits, and then just fucking go again smaller.
Yeah, it just depends what you want to do. If you want to wait it out, just wait it out. I put some Instagram questions. I said, say something interesting, and shout out the safebois, man. Jezza came through, said a lot of actually pretty interesting things, I think. Zexa says, some fungi creates zombies that control minds.
Well, have you been seeing this shit in China? Is that true?
That's bullshit, bro.
No, man, it's cunts fucking acting crazy in China.
Speaking of which, actually, have you seen on Google Maps, have you ever gone to something Daresbury House or something? Daresbury House on Google Maps. If you type in Daresbury House in Google Maps and go in the building, there's like people with blood all over them, like on the couch, like this and shit, and it's fucking weird. I don't know what that's about. I tried Googling it too, and you can't find much information at all, which is weird. But there would have been a Google guy in there taking photos of them, and they're all like actual zombies. Like,
well, that's the weird. That's why. It's like I said about the Google back rooms, right? You type in certain rooms, right, and you go into the building, and this is a ginormous pit in the middle of the building, and it just goes down for kilometers and kilometers and kilometers. This is like in the middle of the desert and shit. And people have just put it down to, they reckon it's just the Google devs fucking with us. They're just putting in this random shit, and then when people find it, they talk about it on Reddit, they delete it. It's got to be. You're telling me some cunt walked in, saw a bunch of dead people, gone, "Oh, fuck, hold on. Image for Google Maps. Let me call the police." Like, nah. You're going to walk in there thinking it's an empty building and freak the fuck out. Call the cops so they don't think it was you that done it. You know what I mean? You're going to panic. You're not going to go in there and take photos of them and upload it. Like, you know?
Yeah.
It's got to be just Google. They'd be that bored, man. Come on. They'd be bored.
The Daresbury house is pretty weird because there's actual, like, beings in there, like actual people covered in blood and shit, and people reckon it's like, I've heard maybe it's a zombie cosplay or something, but it's fucking weird.
What's it called?
Daresbury House, I believe. It's like a heritage site in the UK, so it's very weird.
The Woolsbury House.
Yeah, that fungi that controls their mind, that shit is actually weird. Last of Us is based on that.
Yeah.
But it can't get to humans. It's like that. There's a parasite that infects rats, right? And it can only reproduce in cat shit.
Yeah.
So it infects the rats, takes over their brain, makes the rats go out into the open. So the cats eat the rats.
Yes.
And then it reproduces in the cat, and then it goes.
So it's
And you know, when you're around cats and you're cleaning your cat's litter and shit, it gets in you and it makes you love cats. So you're around your cat more. Which is crazy. Like, it has that effect on humans. I forget the name of it.
I can't find the Daresbury House.
Because it's probably not called that. It's, fuck, I don't fucking...
But yeah, so this has been a fact for fucking... I knew this fact when I was in, like, primary school. So there can be a zombie apocalypse.
Well,
but it's the same thing. It can only reproduce within rats, but can only be transported by cats or mosquitoes or something. Like something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like almost basically impossible to happen. But if it did happen, it'd fuck your brain up where you'd literally just be a zombie.
It's called Daresbury Hall. And I found something here that I didn't see before. It says,
How do you spell it?
AKA Zombie Manor, Cheshire, England. Spell it Daresbury. It's a 17th century Georgian style country house which was built in 1759 for George Heron. After serving as a private residence for some time in the Second World War, the building was used as a military hospital and then from 1955 functioned as a residential care home before being used as a huge cannabis farm and then eventually set on fire.
Yeah,
It had some history.
I can't fucking find it.
I looked it up the other day. Let me see if I can find it and I'll show you.
I can't find nothing.
You'll like it. It's pretty fucking bizarre.
Zombie Manor, Daresbury. Yeah, literally nothing comes up.
What are you looking on?
Google.
Yeah, I'll find it right now. I'll show you.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, I already got it here on my search history. Daresbury Hall, right? You click on this fucking thing, and you click on it, go into Street View. Alright, Street View, and you click on the fucker. Now, look around this place. Have a little explore.
It'd be cool if, like, on the video, the YouTube, you can have your phone.
Oh yeah, like a PO.
Can you send me the screen? Can you screen record on this? No.
Yeah, you can screen record.
Can you do that?
Yeah, are you actually going to do it? Because
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time we say to put a
I'll
clip
do it.
on
I'll do it.
fucking
It's
this.
too hard to find.
Okay, yeah. So
Screen record.
go through have a little walkabout.
So if you guys want to see what we're looking at, obviously YouTube is the way to go.
Anyway, if you're listening on Spotify, just
how do I
click
fucking
the
move
arrows
forward?
and move the screen around. You click the arrows to move.
Oh,
And if you're listening on Spotify, look on Google Earth. It's called Daresbury Hall, Daresbury Hall, and it's a heritage site in England. And if you go in it and then you go on Street View, you can see all these weird like zombie.
right. There's a guy standing up, cunt.
Yeah, there's people I seen when I first went on there.
That's gotta be a
Last
movie
night-
fucking scene.
When I went on there last night and I went on Street View, the first thing I saw was two dudes on the couch like this, covered in blood and shit. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. So yeah, look up Daresbury Hall. It's pretty weird. Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. See, but someone's taking photos of this shit. So
That's why it's gotta be
the
a movie
Google
set,
dude's in
yeah.
on it.
That's
why
the movie set.
I saw that it was like people say it's like a cosplay,
Yeah,
like a zombie cosplay
it's
thing.
fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre stuff. So yeah, go on the YouTube if you want to see what he just saw.
Dewsbury Manor.
Yeah, I thought that was fucking pretty interesting. So yeah, Zexa said that about the zombies. Then Jezza says, does Iggy bring a claw to the grocery so you can reach the items on the middle shelf? Now, he gives you a lot of shit for being short, but I feel like you're not that. I'm much shorter than you, bro. I'm actually short. I feel like you're almost average. You might be on the shorter side compared to a lot of other people, but I'm short, man. Are you short? I don't know.
I'm going to kill you, Jezza. No, what? I'm not even that fucking short for one, right? I think I'm average. I'm just on the dot of average. Am I? I don't fucking know.
I'm short, so everyone's fucking bigger than me, but I don't know about you. If you're missing a white ball on your pool table, make sure you contact Holloway.
This cunt's just roasting everyone.
Can someone get Blake to explain what the fuck a macro is? It's definitely bullshit.
Now, I hear this on their...
Yeah, a macro...
Blake, right, let me say something, right? Blakey is right. He's 100% right? Macros is literally a thing, and fitness people count them to the T. My missus used to do it. It's how she lost like 10 kilos almost in like less than 4 months. It's a thing. Got boys and girls.
Yeah, but what is it? I don't know.
I don't fucking know what it is. It's got to do with the weight of your food and what your food has in the food and shit. Like it's...
Who discovers that shit, eh? Like,
Bro.
who was a fucking
Bro.
person to discover fucking dig into a
Bro,
food? And
you see personal fitness influencers and shit on Instagram. It's why they got such mint bodies. It's because they're literally counting what they eat and shit. It's nuts. Like, it's fucking fucked. I could never do it. But Blackie, if you're listening to this, I'm 100% on your side, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about because I live with it.
And the last thing Jesus says is, if we become a republic, be ready to sign up for the Defence Force, fellas. Now, I heard that on your show.
What do you mean a republic?
And so the Queen is technically the head of Australia, technically, but so becoming a republic would mean we'd not have a prime minister, we'd have a president, we wouldn't be under the Queen. A lot of people are for that. I am too. And Jezza on their show, the most recent episode, they were talking about how Jezza was talking about at work with his workmates that because the biggest thing about having the monarch, Jezza was for staying a monarch, was that defense reasons. That because they're always trying to get more people into Australia for more jobs and to fill up jobs and shit. And that if we break away from England, that people would have to be conscripted and go into the army to fill up, to make. But
he's kind of right, though.
No, he's not, though, because we're still under NATO. Just because we're not a monarch, we're still part of the US's defense force. We have a treaty where if anything happens to us,
the US
NATO, of NATO
jump in,
has to help us. I don't think so. They would not. Jez's main argument was that people would get conscripted and you'd have to sign up for the defense force to fill the spots in the army. But I don't think that's true.
No, for a second, I was going to be on Jez's side, but yeah, you're right. We're NATO. I totally forgot about NATO. So it's basically, if you guys don't know, it's basically NATO versus Russia and South Korea. Or North Korea. That's it. Everyone's basically NATO except for them two fucking dudes.
No. That's very wrong.
They're wankers. No one cares about South Korea.
Man, it's North Korea, first of all. South Korea is in NATO.
Oh.
And second of all, a lot of countries aren't in NATO.
Yeah, but they're not as...
Switzerland is a country that has sworn neutrality. Was it Sweden? One of those SWE countries have sworn neutrality for the longest time. They're not in NATO. I think... a lot of countries aren't in NATO. Ukraine's not in NATO, which is why Russia is invading and we're keeping our hands off.
We're not doing nothing, yeah.
A lot of countries aren't in NATO. It's not every country versus Russia's not in NATO.
Yes.
Which a lot of the reason for the invasion of Ukraine is that they're trying to keep NATO as far away from them as possible, because when a country's in NATO, the US tends to deploy their bases on their country.
Yeah.
The US has missiles right on Russia's doorstep. And if if Ukraine joined NATO, which was in discussions before this happened, Russia was scared that the US would be closer and closer to Russia.
Yeah. Man, at the end of the day, it's all fucking bullshit, right? It's all bullshit, right? They're fucking, there's no such thing as fucking NATO, this, Russia. They don't give two fucks about us, right? What it is there's cunts above our governments, which I don't know how many fucking times we have to say this. There's people, our governments are not the boss. They're the fucking biggest puppets of them all. If you're a politician, you're a fucking pussy, right? They're pussies. They have bosses, elites, rich people, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. They're the cunts that are in charge. They tell governments what to do and what to say. And then the rest of you cunts going, yeah, okay, no worries. There's no such thing as NATO. There's no such thing as this. There's no such thing as that. If they really wanted to start a fucking war, Rockefeller would go, yep, here's fucking $200 billion to fucking Vladimir cocksucker. Go fucking invade Ukraine. Go scare these cunts and it's all scare tactics. It's all fear mongering. They've been doing it since the humans have been on Earth. It's like, you know what I mean? There's no such thing. So don't worry about it. It doesn't fucking affect you, right? We are all led by fucking two families.
Reptilian shape-shifting aliens.
Yes, that is it.
Listen to me, right? When I say shit about the world and world events and things, I'm of the belief that everything is not what it seems and everything goes a lot deeper than we can ever comprehend or understand. But when I say things like this, when we're talking about NATO and shit, I'm just taking the assumption that all the conspiracies are off the table and life is exactly as we're told.
Yeah.
So when you take it all, that's when I say shit like NATO. No. But obviously, I'm of the belief that everyone's in cahoots anyway, and it all doesn't matter.
It's all fucking.
But we talk a lot, and people, it's hard to see where the beliefs lie. But like, you can't live your life believing. Just when we talk about things, we're talking about things as they are, as we're told they are. You know what I mean? We're not fucking. You can't pay too much attention to the conspiracies because you'll lose your mind, man.
You will literally go crazy.
Anyway, then I said, how much did the Queen's death hit you? Still sobbing or royal family are lizards? 7% for still sobbing, 93% for royal family are lizards. That's 1 vote for still sobbing, 14 votes for royal family are lizards. So, if you're still sobbing, I'm sorry, rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth II. You killed many people. You have a lot of blood on your hands.
On that topic, I did say, did the Queen's death affect you? Yes, no, or fuck no. 12% for yes, 12% for no, and 75% for fuck no.
Well, we got a public holiday, so
thank you, Queen Mary.
Pour one out for her. May she rest in peace. Assuming she was a good person. Bless you.
Jesus.
Then I said, candlesticks, long or short? 53% said long, 47% said short, 8 votes for long, 7 votes for short. There's no right answer for here. Someone just voted right now, so it's 50-50. So 8 votes each.
I love going short.
I know, short.
I just love betting on the outcome of something going down. It's just cool.
Things are more likely to go down than they are to go up. I feel like when you're trading, there is a lot more people who do. There's a lot more. I bet you there's a lot more short trades than there is long trades, because the price of things is more likely to go down, and with significant news, things are more likely to plummet anyway. Look, you might be in a good position here with that trade, bro. Look, because you had a big look at all that red, and then that's the pullback right there, the green.
Well,
you should get an EMA on there.
Well, that's my prediction, is that it's going to pull. The strat was, so there's a lot of movement above the RSI right now, right? And, hold on.
Yeah, but isn't the market a downtrend or an uptrend?
You know what will be kind of cool right now too? I'm going to get wacky with the editing right now. I'm going to record this and then I can put it on the
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
No, I'll fucking do it.
We'll see.
Because I'm going to upload this today too, this episode. So I'm going to do it.
He hasn't put one fucking clip. Every time there's episodes where we're saying, look at this. Oh, I'll put it on. And then they hear the audio and they're waiting for the clip and there's no clip. It never comes.
Where's my camera? Fuck this new fucking update. I can't find nothing.
You're very angry today. You need a drink.
I'm always angry. I've had 7 drinks.
Have a whiskey.
All right, so here we go. I'll put this on the screen too. So there's a lot of movement outside the RSI, right, above the RSI. So my prediction is, just like previous, it's going to go up to the top resistance level. It's going to then pull back down to the support and then either more than likely continue plummeting down, causing the support to become the new resistance, or bounce up from support back towards the current resistance level, which is at the top there. I usually draw boxes to help you, to sort of help me visualize my support and resistance. But that's look what happened to that candle there. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but that's,
yeah.
So I'm hoping that's going to go.
I mean, you assume that's how it goes, but the markets do, they fuck around sometimes.
It's no guarantee.
You win some, you lose some. That's the thing. But that's going to take a while, bro. That's
You're going to have to wait a while on that one.
I might, to be honest, after this, I might just tighten it all up because I kind of want to make another trade.
Yeah, it's fun too. Should Australia remain monarchy or become a republic? 21% for remain under monarchy, 79% for become a republic. That's 3 votes for monarchy, 11 votes for republic. I just think Australia is a big enough country, big enough influence that we should have a president, man. A president of Australia, that'd be cool because it'd be me. And I'd be the best tyrant we've ever seen, man.
Unfortunately, mate,
I would be a dictator, but a good one.
If someone like me or you got in power, you'd get assassinated within the first 2 months.
Man, listen.
No.
If you graffiti on a train, sent to Christmas Island. If you get in a fight on a night out, sent to Christmas Island.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. We're not fucking around here, man. We want peaceful. I would turn this country into Japan. People would leave their bags on the table. Nothing would happen. There'd be no junkies. If you're a junkie, you get
Christmas Island.
No, you got some time. I think we should send all the junkies to their own little land where they can govern themselves and they can build their own
you know
little
why
empire.
you can't do that? Because that's what they
Then they invade. They get too powerful and invade.
No, I'll say one word: Mount Druitt.
Yeah, well,
They done the same shit. They sent all the fucking junkies and the fucking immigrants and the fucking what's it called, the housing commission. Some can't come up with the idea. Hey, let's all put them in one area.
Yeah.
Now you can't walk through there without a fucking bulletproof vest
that's
on.
the thing. That's the thing.
You got to separate these
They're
cunts.
too close, bro. I'm saying we need a big body of water between them and us. That's what I'm saying.
No, because crackheads can swim
they-
and shit, bro. Bro, you'd have to have a 24-hour Coast Guard with snipers because these cunts are doing the butterfly and shit trying to get to our lands, bro.
They're
Like,
running on water, bro. But yeah, that's what I think is dumb about. They put all the junkies and all the they should
one
separate.
fucking
They
area.
should separate them. They should have like one junkie per 500
20
kilometers.
streets.
You know what I mean? Like, separate them. Don't keep them all.
Right? One junkie, not a problem. You can fuck him up with an arm tie behind your back. 20 junkies, big problem. You might be able to take down 2 or 3, but then they'll swamp you literally like zombies.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, not good.
It's like, and not the slow zombies either. That's like fucking World
Like
War Z
World War
zombies,
Z,
bro.
yeah, these guys are like-
they're monkey chaining on each other.
These
and
cunts are
shit.
throwing each other and shit like human catapults to try and catch you and shit. Nah. You got to Christmas Island.
Yeah. Anyway, do you play video games?
Fuck yeah.
61% said yes. 39% said no. 11 votes yes. 7 votes no. I actually don't play much. I don't play too much video games.
Not as much as you used
I
to.
play a little bit.
Bro, remember when me and you were kids, bro? We were addicted to the Pokemon DS, man. Everywhere we'd go, me and you would be playing that shit.
bro.
Like,
Pokemon Ruby was my first Pokemon.
Oh,
I haven't
bro.
stopped ever since, bro.
we used to go to the Uruguay club and just sit up there.
tatted on there, bro.
Bro, we used to just sit up in the Uruguay club,
In the
fucking
Uruguay
just
club,
pumping the
yeah.
DS, bro.
I'm a Pokemon fan. I'm a Nintendo fan. I got all the Nintendo characters. I play Nintendo and that's it, man. And not even that much. I say I'm a Nintendo fan, but I actually don't play the games that much. I'm a big Smash Brothers fan and I like the characters, but I don't play too much.
Here we go. We're going down now.
I don't know why.
I'm going to tighten that up.
I've always just liked Mario and shit's weird. Then I said, what's the best anime? Demon Slayer. You can only have 4 options, by the way. I know there's a lot more options.
Oh.
Zexa messaged me and said One Punch Man. I'm a big fan of One Punch
that
Man
was
too.
good.
But I said Demon Slayer, One Piece, My Hero, or Hunter x Hunter. 44% for
Hana.
44% for Demon Slayer, 11% One Piece, 22 My Hero, 23 Hunter x Hunter. That's 4 votes Demon Slayer, 1 vote One Piece, 2 votes My Hero, 2 votes Hunter x Hunter.
I guarantee the 2 people who voted for Demon Slayer haven't seen Hunter x Hunter.
Well, 4 people voted for Demon Slayer. It's 1. That's that got the most votes.
Sorry, Hunter x Hunter was just...
Yeah, I'm meaning to watch Hunter x Hunter, but
that was just...
yeah, I haven't got around to it. I like My Hero. I'd say right now My Hero is my favorite. I'm very keen for the next season to come out this month. But that's my favorite so far.
I had a question, right? This is a bit of fun.
Wait, I got one more poll. It's a quick one, so we'll just finish it so then you can... showers, morning or night. That's 93% for night, 7% for morning. That's 1 vote for morning, 13 votes for night. So most people shower at night, which I do mostly. Sometimes I shower in the morning.
I like. Sometimes I'll do on like example a day off like today. Honestly, when I'm not working anymore, I can see myself doing morning to wake me up, have a coffee, and then I'll shower at night before bed because I hate that feeling of going to bed like gross. But like I said, when you're working, it's obviously after you finish work.
Yeah.
I do know some blokes that I work with who do shower before they come to work.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you had something about videos and shit.
And just now, Holloway messaged me and said Dragon Ball Z. He's a big Dragon Ball Z fan.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z is amazing.
I said, do these videos give you a weird feeling? Now, look, you're going to have to add this in the podcast.
Do
bro.
the screen record.
Um,
We're gonna up the editing game right now, boys.
I'll just send you the video.
Do the screen record.
I got the video. But,
Screen record it. Screen record it.
Do these videos give you a weird feeling? And it's these videos that like select a photo that seems oddly familiar, and it's like these weird fucking... These videos do something to me, bro, with this sound effect. And
How dumb? What do you mean oddly familiar?
There's other ones that are like, see, you wouldn't understand, bro.
It's
There's
dumb.
other ones where it's like,
What the
pick your
fuck?
fantasy world, and it's like all these fantasy settings, bro.
Those ones
Sometimes-
are cool, but
I
that
sit
one there is
there,
just
bro.
pictures of bus stops and
No,
shit.
they
Like,
give
what?
me. You don't understand.
What do
He
you
doesn't get it.
understand
He
what?
doesn't get it, bro.
Understand
You know,
what?
you
It was a
wouldn't,
picture of a
bro.
fucking
You
gas
wouldn't.
station.
Nah, listen.
Oh
And,
my God.
there's a fucking ones, bro. Sometimes I sit there, bro, and especially when I meditate, right? My go-to meditation sound is that sound, that song Let Go by Arc Patrol slowed down with reverb for like, and they have like hour compilations and shit of it, because it's just, and all the comments on the YouTube video are saying this song gives me an unexplainable feeling that can't describe it. Everyone agrees. Me too.
My God.
It's
Yeah,
some people it does and some people it doesn't, because Rose says the same thing. Like, she gets it maybe, but it's not really. But for me, bro, it just takes me somewhere, man. It transports me like I'm in some fucking, like I'm in the universe floating through space. It's weird, bro, but it's the best. I love it, man. Anyway, I'm sure someone will understand. There was 100% for yes on that poll. So people get it, bro. You just don't, man.
No,
You just don't get it.
Anyway,
you'll see the video on the YouTube.
So I took a photo. I said, "Do you prefer the new setup or the old school couch?" I honestly thought the old school couch was going to win, but there was 62% for current setup and 38% for the OG couch.
Nah, this is pretty professional. We're not professional.
This looks lit, man. This setup, but there was something about sitting back.
Yeah, I did. It was a vibe, and it gave us a leg up on other people. I feel like too, because that was different. This is very same to what a lot of people do.
Yeah. So 1, 2, yeah.
Yeah, I like this setup, but we got the pro mics.
Wow, man! I got 3 votes for the OG couch, man. Shout out! There's some people who just like the old style, man. Like, it's cool. Like, I like both, but I'm a big plant guy now. I love plants. I feel like in this setup I can have more green. I like green, like natural green, you know. Just
wow, you ruined your plant now. You fucking idiot.
Let me just check Discord.
That's the second. It looks like there's another bite missing. He's done that before.
Oh, yeah. If you watch my streams,
he's sitting there munching on his
like
fucking. There's already bite marks in the fucking leaf, bro. You're gonna fucking turn into a
if you watch my streams, you know, because sometimes I get hungry. I'm like a goat. I just take a nibble, take a little nibble. Wow. But anyway,
there is something wrong with me.
Okay, so questions in. Okay, so the FireCast one. Yeah. So I'll re-ask the question for last week that Neurotic asked. So Neurotic, he said last week when the episode fucked up, he said, "Where do you hope your music careers bring you?" And like I remember what I said. As I said last week, happiness. There's something about making music. I'm truly, truly like at peace. It's kind of like my form of meditation. When I'm making music, man, it's like I don't give a fuck. Like nothing's affecting me. I don't give a fuck what's going on. It's just me and the beats, bro. The melody, the guitars, the drums. I love that shit. So yes, obviously, you know, money and rich and fame. But I feel like the trading's gonna do that for me. The music is just gonna be.
That's the thing.
The music to me is gonna be side money. Really, I'm doing that for happiness. Like I love making music. I'm in a bit of a music rut at the moment, but I'm going to let it ride, man. Like, you know, we've released a lot this year. I'm not pushing myself anymore. Like, yeah, we've done a lot. I'm very proud of what, especially me, the whole label. I'm proud of everyone, but what me and you did the first 4 months of this year was fucking unheard of. Man, we released like, what was it? Like by April, we released like 28 songs or something. It was 25 songs or something like that.
Something like that.
That's ridiculous,
every
man.
week
like,
between us both. But that's the thing with me. My answer, man. With the trading, man, I'm really getting stuck into it, and I feel like the music now is kind of taking a back seat at the moment, and
but it's just for now.
I like the music. I'm not gonna quit. I like doing music. I love doing it, and I love the fan base and the community we've built. We're gonna keep growing, but it takes a lot of pressure off me. Yeah. I feel like because now the music, I was so hungry because that was where my money was gonna come. Yeah, I knew I was gonna be well off, but I never knew how, and I always thought it has to be the music. So I got to succeed. I got to do this. I got to be in everyone's face all the time. But now with this, I feel like this is where my money's going to come from. So now the music is kind of just, it makes me feel a lot more relaxed. And I've had people hit me up to do features and shit today. Jazz Music, shout out Jazz, man. He's a legend. He was on my song Fearless. Hit me up today for a feature, and he sent me the beat, bro. And fuck yeah, man. You stay tuned for that. That's going to be crazy.
You hit him up too. We should get him on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, he'd like to do that, I'm sure. So he'd be great, actually, to get on.
Hit him up.
and I want to do a cipher, man. With us, I was listening to that One Train by ASAP Rocky, man, back in the day, and he's got fucking Yellow Wolf on there, and he's got fucking Kendrick on there, and Action Bronson, and they were just going back to back. I want to do that with the label, and we got a Trip Jacket Mafia Spotify page, so I want to drop stuff. I've wanted to for a while to drop stuff on there. So we'll do like, you know how people have a group and then they drop it with their individual names as well. So it's the group plus them and them.
Yeah.
I want to do that. We'll do a cipher and we'll do Trip Jacket Mafia and then all of us who are in Trip Jacket Mafia separately. So by Stephen, Moby, Holloway, DZ, Friendly Fire, and Trip Jacket Mafia. I think that'd be cool. And I'm keen to do that. Wanted to for a long time. Red Wine Cipher 2.
Yeah, good idea. Aussie slang.
You don't like that idea?
No.
You sound like you're not up for it.
No.
You got to make the beat, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. I'll get around to it. It's just like I said, I've been at the moment, man. This is This is the longest period of writer's block I've had since I've started making music 6 years ago. This is the longest time off I've had.
Well,
there you
go. You got some work, bro. It'll help you out. Just something simple. It's a good way to get back into it too. Just not changing beat that stays the same, slow, like L Sweatshirt. Boom, boom. Anyway.
Aussie Slang says, I'm asking on behalf of one of my viewers and a fellow streamer, are humans capable of true peace, and should dolphins be put in the sex offenders registry?
Yes, about the dolphins. Fucking hell, man. Anyway, yeah. The first question.
Yeah. So are humans capable of true peace? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, we are not.
Absolutely.
Individual humans, yes. So example like DZ, myself, probably you, Aussie Slang, people that I know and love, that I know are good people, yes. But at the end of the day, humans, we are... History repeats itself every time. Just like right now, Putin's invading fucking Ukraine. Same shit. Hitler did the same thing with the Nazis. Before Hitler, the Mongols did the same fucking thing. There's always going to be some cunt who comes along and wants to fight, wants to argue, wants to kill, wants to take land. I don't give a fuck what you say. You as a person might be peaceful. That's fine. But whether it's 10 years, 20 years, 200 years, there's going to be some cunt who's born with bad intentions. Bro. Greed, jealousy, hunger. You can't change my mind on that. It's going to happen.
Watch your mouth about the Mongols, bro, because that's my great-grandfather you're talking about.
You know how many people he killed?
Grandpappy Genghis Khan. Yeah, you know.
Our granddad Genghis Khan killed more people than Hitler.
Yeah, he was crazy. He's got like his DNA in like 70% of fucking men today. Anyway, I believe the opposite. Yes, humans aren't inherently evil. That's the thing. And humans get brought up in a broken system. They get up being brainwashed by all the shit, and that's what leads people to make bad decisions. But if it's possible for one human, it's possible for all human. You know what I mean? There's a lot of NPCs out there which there's probably no hope for, and if you don't get it in this lifetime, you'll get it in the next lifetime, or maybe the next lifetime. But I believe that we're all capable of spiritual enlightenment, and that's the key, man. You can find peace. You look at people like Eckhart Tolle or people like Deepak Chopra, people who know their shit and they know what they're talking about. And if you follow anything about Buddhism, anything about those kind of religions, those Eastern religions, I believe it's possible, man, and I believe we can get to a point. I believe it's better now than it ever has been, despite all the negative shit and all the bad shit. You know, I feel like we're in a better position now for the world to awaken. And apparently, you can't stop the awakening, and the elites know that. Apparently, it's inevitable that the humans will awaken as a whole and will rise.
It'll be long out of our time.
But you don't know.
Not going to be any time soon, man. Because
times are changing quick, man.
Not as quick as you think.
Anyway, but the key, if you want to change the world, you got to change yourself. That's the most important thing. So, you know, inner work is important, man. It's the main thing. And about dolphins, bro. I spoke about this when I featured on the Safebois. I saw a video of a dolphin, man. It scarred me for life. Do you know what dolphins do, bro? They decapitate a fish's head from the body and fuck the corpse as a fleshlight. And the dolphin's in the fucking aquarium, bro. And he's up against the glass fucking this fucking fish corpse and with a big grin on his face, a big smile, bro. They rape humans too and shit, man. Dolphins are fucked. And I already spoke about it on like that they'd be on the fucking world, they'd be on the United Nations if they could speak. They're so smart. They'd be sea people. You know, we're just one step. There's a communication barrier.
There are sea people.
If we learn to break the communication barrier, dolphins would.
They'd be good though, because they could tell us. They could tell us what's going on down there and shit.
In The Simpsons, the dolphins come on land and take. There's an episode where they get smart and fucking. They're so smart, man. They're fucking freaky. Anyway, they like human pussy too. Dolphin rape's a real thing, bro. If you look on YouTube, there's heaps of videos of women getting raped by dolphins. It's fucking weird, bro. They know it's women too. They're attracted to the same pheromones as men or something. I don't know. They're creepy fuckers. They got little beady eyes and shit.
My God.
Also, I saw a video of a dolphin blowing smoke rings out of its fucking blowhole today.
Yeah.
You see that
smoke
shit?
rings, yeah.
Blow like the little bubbles,
Yeah,
like
bubble
the
rings,
rings.
yeah.
Oh, fucking crazy, man.
Neurotic says, does it bark? Do it bark?
Does what bark?
I don't know. I say probably yes.
Maybe.
And then M16R says, last question. Iggy, have you ever tried networking on Discord with a number of music communities and finding collaborations that way, mainly with producers for electronic music? I feel like collaborations would help with both your exposure, audience, and inspiration. Even if they are small artists, it will help in the long run.
Listen, man, I got collaborations with big artists, and it doesn't matter unless you market it. It's all about how much money you put into marketing. So, yeah, collaborations are good, but fuck, it really depends on you and your marketing. Doesn't matter who you collab with. If I collab with Drake, no one's going to hear it unless I push it.
Yeah, unless you spend 50 grand on the...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Of course, I'm all about giving younger artists and unknown artists a chance and stuff like that. And something that I will do, but like I said, just at the moment, man, like music, I'm just not musically motivated. And it's just, it could be a number of things. I don't know if it's because I burnt myself out by fucking making a song of fucking Fortnite. To a normie, to you guys, oh wow, it's a song of Fortnite, who cares? But to someone like me and him and DZ, that is fucking straining work, bro. You don't... I had 2 weeks to engineer a song, produce a song, master a song, mix a song, make a beat, send it to someone, get the vocals back. In 2 weeks, motherfuckers take 3 days to reply these days. I'm one of them. You know what I mean? That shit was fucking crazy hard. It was hard as. It was so hard, but it was fun, but it was hard. Could be about myself out. Could be many things. I went on holiday to fucking Queensland or whatever, and you know what I mean? There could be many things, but yeah, I don't know. I am keen to get back into it and stuff like that. At the moment, I'm still learning a new skill and trying to see how this all goes, and then I'm going to really sit down and reevaluate, everything, the whole music thing, the Discord, heaps of things. When I get better at trading, I want to make a trading section in the Discord so I can get other traders in there and we can start discussing things like that, because I'm in a trading Discord that I joined. And fuck, it's good, man. Everyone's sending each other the trades and what they're looking at for the day. It's good fun. Like, it's good fun. So all I could say is, I guess, just give us time. We're learning a whole new skill. I know 100% I'll get re-sparked into the music. It's just a matter of when. And it will be before the end of the year, because I do like releasing stuff around Christmas. I think it's a fun time of year. Everyone's happy. So that is going to happen. We do want to do a group cipher and shit like that. But for now, we're cruising. We're just sort of taking, I guess, a break from the music while we try and make some money. That's basically all I can say. Like,
I'm still gonna. I'll do what I can when it comes up, man. It's just usually by now the song "Seeing Eye" just released, and usually by now I'd have the other song already up for release, but I don't have anything at the moment. I got beats, I just got to ride on them. So I can have a song ready pretty quick. I'm not like him. I'm not producing, engineering my own shit, mixing my own shit. I just write the verse, record it, send it off, and get it back within the day. So it's easy for me. But I just, I've been, I don't want to force it. I've got a lot of features I've been doing. I got a song with homie 2K, Agent 209K. He's an American dude, great guy. We did a song together a while back that he's got dropping on his thing. I did a feature for Holloway too that he's getting by Steven on. It's a great verse. And I got a feature that with Jazz that I'm going to do as soon as I can. probably tonight. And I got beats on myself that I want to release, and I want to get features too, man. But a lot of you fuckers, man, I've hit people up, and they've said, yeah, we'll do a song together, and I send them back in the beat. Yeah, what about this? And they don't respond, so fuck them. I did a song myself. But I do want to get a feature soon on one of my songs because I've been doing a lot of solo shit, But if you're good, hit me up, man. I'll do a feature. But if you're good, please, please be good.
If you're good.
Anyway, it will take maybe some time depending because, we're doing a lot of shit.
Guess that's it. Episode 43, the redo.
Yes, the actual 44. No, it's 43.
No,
but, we've done 44 of these motherfuckers.
We'll scrap 44 because,
so
the audio was a shit.
Stay tuned, episode 50, we'll get some monkeys on.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get a women's special on.
If everything.
Listen, if anyone listens to this.
I've got about 3 guests lined up, so
yeah, fucking all the same shit. The website, tripjacketmafia.com, tripjacketapparel.com, Patreon. He's supposed to fix that up. He hasn't. Join the Patreon if you want. Discord. Join the Discord.
Make sure join the Discord. That's the most important one.
DZ_TJM, friendlyfire.tjm. Join that shit. Shoo.